momentum. The rest of the girls stayed matched and just swung the leg, and Brooke is completely opening up and like throwing her arm towards the hold as well, and that you get twice as much momentum the more limbs, like swinging 2 limbs to 1, you know?
Exactly, and as one of the shorter competitors, she knows she needs to build momentum even stronger than some of the taller competitors.
Right.
And I was gonna say before you brought up the arm motion is that 2 feet on the last volume is another way, but the arm swinging is very beneficial, as we just saw her easily stick the run across that time.
Right in the bolt hole.
Into that arete, and T-nut, foot in the T-nut.
Fully. I'm telling you.
If this was gymnastics, that would be called the rabbit-two.
We can call it that.
It's the rabbit-two.
Make it up.
Why not?
Going for the finish here. Super smooth.
Gonna set that heel, or actually a toe. Nice match and a top for Brooke rabbit-two. Inside.
Guarantee you not. No way.
Yeah.
This is a pretty straightforward power boulder, in my opinion.
Toe jam.
Kyra's gonna eat this for breakfast.
Definitely.
She's one of
having her Wheaties right now.
Yeah, there is a jib up, like a hold up on the top left, and I keep starting a sentence. One of, if not the strongest female boulders in America right now.
100%.
Her finger strength is
Nice
out of this world. Yeah, great. Dab.
One hand in that top position.
Awesome.
Wow. Nice flash there for Kyra. Yeah.
You remember that World Cup in China when Tomoa didn't start right? Well, like one of the most decorated World Cup. He just started his run and jump, put 3 on, didn't even tap his foot, and they were like, Tomoa, no! And he would have won if he basically flashed it. They called him off, and
it's devastating when that happens.
Yeah.
Natalia
so it literally
moving.
happens to the best of them.
It can happen to anyone. She's moving so quickly through this boulder, already on the zone, getting ready to set up to get to that final hold. Let's see what approach she takes.
She's really dropping her heels, and I think it's helping on that volume.
100%. She has a really nice wingspan too. She has like a +3, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, nicely into that finishing hold, and another top for Natalia Grossman. Super quick. If you bleed. All right, you two. This start is actually pretty funny. It's like a frog tap. It is
They've
interesting
all
that
done it different.
Yeah, but still no figure 4 yet. Ooh, got to get more to the center to find that toe hook.
I don't know, I feel like as boulders sequencing routes like this, like in your mind, you're like, oh, it could be a figure 4, and then you're like, no, if I do that, it's cheesy.
Exactly.
Or what if it's not the sequence, then I look dumb.
But at the end of the day, it's whatever works.
Totally.
Who cares what you look like?
Put your knee on, crimp behind the volume, put
Alex,
your toe in the bolt hole.
Alex thinks that a knee is dabbing. I strongly disagree.
I could go either way.
Kylie looking really good here, getting ready to set up for that jump. Does it really nicely. And again, you saw her pull up at the end.
Looks like he's going to get back on relatively soon for him for another attempt. He's one that kind of winds down the clock getting a rest in, but maybe he's a little concerned that it's not going to just take one more go, you know?
And with 4 minutes, you know, you have to kind of think about it differently.
Yeah, and this boulder too, once you get it figured out, it doesn't look too taxing. It looks like you can kind of give it some rapid fire goes and not be too worked from it.
Let's see if he makes that adjustment and tries to go with his left hand. Very nice. Now he figured it out.
It's such a cool scene. That's not control.
I mean, he knows exactly what he needs to do. He can correct this as long as he has enough energy to do so.
Right.
Which, I mean, he does train really hard. He's hungry. He's likely to have enough energy to make this happen. And as we're seeing him get one hand on the finish, let's see if he can hold this finish for enough time.
Wow, easy, that's
easy money.
I didn't do anything, so.
You got zones.
Yeah, I got zones.
That's something. Ross Fulkerson
You
showing us our
Go.
first sight
zones.
on men's number 3, going right into a thundercling, which I mean, I've only ever met one person who was a fan of the thundercling,
Tommy Caldwell.
Paige Clausen,
Huh.
or actually Paige DeCock these days. Nicely into that first volume. I remember Flannery mentioning that was going to be a little more difficult.
For the taller climbers.
Yeah, but Ross just went through it very smoothly.
he's on
He is
fire.
He is not taking this finals lightly.
What's
He's
up, Ross Fulkerson?
ready to be on the podium. Gonna have to move that right hand. He's also actually really flexible.
Smooth.
Crushing. So the second gold medal on the podium. So
Absolutely.
his fingers are sweating as he's watching Nathaniel. That's what's happening right now.
He kind of dominated the round too.
He really did.
Yeah, first go, best go on everything. It's crazy.
That's what you want. That's what you train for.
Nathaniel Stein went through this section.
Not choosing that high foot that time for that cross move.
He's so
this
strong right
is
now.
the nice
It's
setup.
insane.
Now he just needs to figure out how to match.
Sick.
And he's gonna do it. A top for Nathaniel Coleman.